everyone, Fluffy here, back with another mukbang. It's, excuse me, it's not what I wanted to eat, or to film, rather. I have a couple of things that I have in mind. Maybe I'll do it for dinner, but I needed to eat something, and so I threw this together. You've seen me eat it before. It is an egg scramble. It is low carb. I don't have the macros for you, because it was either try to figure out the macros or do the videos. So you just got to trust me. Those of you who have been with me for a while, I've given you a lot of the numbers for these items. So I would say it's coming in way under 10 carbs. I've got an avocado, the scrambled eggs. There's 3 eggs in here, 1 slice of American cheese mixed in, like a quarter of an onion, probably even less, minced, about 6 slices of the deli ham that I did the haul on, and 1 little, you know how bell peppers, they either have 3 knobs or they have 4. This is like 1 of the knobs. So pretty low carb. And then I have some it's coffee with half and half and some artificial sweetener in it. I did a close up and I'll put it in right here. Doesn't that look good? Yeah, I think the screen is looking a little grainy to me, and I don't know if I touched the camera or not. I apologize. Hopefully y'all won't see that. Let's get started, huh? Need to get a plate on a warming plate because now the eggs are cold from setting up. Y'all mukbangers know some of it. And I have the ceiling fan on because everybody else in the house gets hot. So, I thank y'all for looking at the product review, the chocolate one. Video. I appreciate that. Y'all, I cut my hair, if y'all can't tell, and I just brushed it, and people with natural color hair should not brush their hair. So put a headband up here. I haven't done it yet. As with curly hair, you have to wash it and then floof it and let it dry like that, and I just haven't had the want to do it. Anyway, focus, love. A lot of y'all who watch me regularly know I went to the doctor, my primary, on Monday. What y'all didn't know was, remember, I'm supposed to go do blood work like 2 weeks before so they can get my cholesterol and everything. Well, I went last Monday because with the colonoscopy and stuff, I just didn't feel like fasting again. Fluff, it really wouldn't hurt you to fast again. I know. Anyway, I finally went last Monday and I thought, okay, worst comes to worst, they'll make me switch my day of seeing him. So I go in there, and for some reason this time they want me to come into the clinic to do it. So I show up, I'm waiting 20 minutes, and the lady takes me back and says, ma'am, I don't know why, but you're not due for any more extensive blood work, just a A1C, and they can do that at your visit. I said, well, I knew that. She goes, I'm so sorry, I don't know why they had you come in and do this blood work. So I didn't have to get poked. So I go in yesterday. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I go in yesterday, we have a conversation. Bottom line is, you know, since I've seen him December 24th, my weight has been up and down. I'm just checking, y'all. Nothing. I feel like I'm going to, you know. For their scale, I've lost 1.5 pounds since I saw them last December. I've gone up and down on my weight. We both know this. So I was happy that at least it showed on the scale a weight loss. Well, office scale says I lost about 1.5 pounds. My A1C is still at a 6.3, and because of all the holidays and all my cheating, I thought I surely have screwed that over. I surely have screwed myself. So my A1C is still at 6.3. I told you I was having blood pressure issues, and so my daughter insisted on me checking my blood pressure before I would take my medicine. It's been normal, so I haven't been taking it because it got down to, what was that, y'all? 84/44, 87/44. So I haven't been taking it, and I talked to him about that. And he said, no, that's good. He said, if you don't have to take it, then let's not have you take it. So he's very pleased with me. I confessed, a kid had gone on a date the other night, Sunday night, and her date had bought her some of those Reese's Easter eggs, you know, that's Reese's peanut butter cup, but it's in the egg form. She gave me 2, and then I talked her into a 3rd one. Yeah. And then I was all shocked when my blood sugar was like 140 in the morning. So, sorry, y'all, I don't want to sneeze because then it's going to be over. Anyway, that was Saturday night or Sunday night. I really can't remember. So I'm telling him that, and he kind of looked at me. I said, I know. I'm really struggling. And that's when he mentioned, he says, well, you've lost 2 pounds since I've seen you last, 1.5 pounds. And in my brain, I'm thinking, yeah, I've only told you the truth. So my niece was in there with me. So we talk about the A1C. He says, are you still on the Trulicity? Yes. You metformin doing okay for you? Yes. Hey, Gaia. Yep, been having a hard time with the nostrils again. So anyway, so we're talking about the medicines and stuff, and I told him, well, I'm a little disappointed that they're no longer helping me, you know, lose weight, and he goes, I'm so happy. He said the Trulicity and the metformin have really been working for you. And so finally I looked at him, I said, Doc, why's it got to be the medicine? Why can't it be me because I'm doing a good job? He started laughing. He goes, well, I would be inclined to agree with you except for, and he looks at the niece and he goes, what was it she ate? 3 chocolates? I said, okay, you were conveniently supposed to forget about that. So we talked about my sinus infection because here lately, y'all, I go to bed, I lay down and the room just spins. So he gave me a prescription. I'm hoping it's a Z-Pack, but Walmart called me and it's going to be $32 for a Z-Pack. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to make sure it's the generic. I don't like my new insurance because of the medication part of it. I may have to call them back and switch. As my Trulicity I have to pick up on payday, which is tomorrow, it's going to be $47. And I told him that twice now. I've had him wait a week or 2 for my Trulicity because of the money. Get to the end of the month, and I don't have it. And I said I was supposed to take it yesterday, meaning Sunday. And remember, I started taking it on Fridays, and I had to move it because of paydays. And I said, but I hadn't taken it. So what they did was they gave me 2 sample injections to kind of hold me over. So I was able to take my injection this morning, and then I have another one in holding. And he said, and anytime that happens, just come see us. We don't mind giving a couple of boxes because the boxes have 2 in them. So that was good. I asked him about more test strips. I even bought the empty box. And he said, unfortunately, Medicare only pays for, your insurance only pays for test strips for you to test twice a day. So if you want more, you'll have to pay for them. Y'all, 50 strips is $89. And that's why I didn't tell him about it, but I have another cheap $20 one that I had been using. So if I run out of these strips, I'll just use the other ones. It's just that lancet, it really hurts when I poke myself. So we talked about that, talked about the Z-Pack, so I got that taken care of. And then we start talking about this arm again. He keeps thinking it's rotator cuff, and I keep telling him, Doc, the pain started in the arm. I said, even the last time you said that you can get some vascular issues when potassium gets pushed too hard. And so they have a new MRI machine, and he asked me, can I wait to do it? And I told him, yeah, I mean, I guess I could have insisted, but I've lived with it this long. He's going to get the MRI of the shoulder, and he goes, well, the image will be up here and they'll get half of it. And I'm just staring at him. So I'm going to go ahead and let him do that. Because like my niece pointed out, if there's nothing wrong with my shoulder and it proves me right, then we can always go back and it will show half of the arm. So I disagree with him. I was my own advocate, but I want to be compliant. And so it's going to do half of it, and we'll talk again when I do it. But we thought 4 months from now was July, but I don't have an appointment to see him until August 1st, and they won't put an order in to schedule me for the new MRI machine until I see him. So I got to hang on to this till sometime in August. And he goes, can you wait till then? I said, if it gets worse, then expect a visit from me. And he kind of chuckled, and he says, deal. So if it gets to hurting worse, then I will go back and see him. Y'all, it's going to be a long video. You probably see it tonight because I keep having to pause and blow my nose. That's what's taking the lipstick off, not this time. Anyway, so for me, it was all around good visit. I got everything accomplished. That I had a list of things that I needed to talk to him about, and they were that clinic is notorious for trying to push you out because this doctor's wife is the manager, the clinic manager, and the more people you see, the more money you get. And he doesn't usually rush. He was a little late coming in to see me because he does try to take his time, but no, we're going to talk about everything I need to talk about. So overall, he's happy with my health. Was glad to see the little weight loss, and my numbers look good, he said. So the next time I see him in August, I have paperwork to do more blood work. So that went well. I discussed it a little bit in the in my haul. I'll probably just do a vlog on it about fibromyalgia and some of the symptoms and stuff. And I really would like for y'all to ask questions in the comment section. So we can talk about it. I know a lot of you, your newer viewers have questions about fibromyalgia. I'm hoping that I can answer some of them. In this video, I will title Strictly Fibro Talk so that you know that it's a fibromyalgia video. And those of y'all, if you don't have fibro, but if you know someone that has fibro, or you have a friend that has fibro, or you just want to be more educated so that you will know about more about it, please join me. But if not, if that's nowhere in your life and you just watch me for my mukbangs, which, by the way, I'm so sorry I haven't done enough of them lately, then you don't have to watch. It's really okay. I know somebody told me one time, don't tell them not to watch you. And I'm like, why? I pick and choose other people's videos that I'm going to watch. And if the title is something I'm not interested in, then I won't watch it. You know what I mean? Well, that's not true. Some of the people, I'll put it on. I won't watch it, but I'll give them the view time. But anyway, that's going to either be the next video or the video after that. I may or may not put links to other videos. I haven't decided 100% about the person whose videos I wanted to put in the description below. If I decide to do that, I already asked permission. I just find that a courtesy, you know? So, let's see, what else do I need to talk about? Y'all, my dog. I talked about it in the chocolate video, and then I was like, you know what? That company is going to see this video, and they already took a chance by giving me my own coupon code, even though I'm a smaller channel. So I best not put the fact that I spanked my dog on that video. We got home yesterday from the gym, and I did look like a busted can of biscuits. I hope the people liked the video that I did yesterday, because we left the gym, Went to the mailbox, saw the chocolates, and I explained on the video that I thought my daughter had gotten me those dark chocolates again. But when she said, I have no idea what you're talking about, I remembered that I had had a conversation with the chocolate guy. And he said, oh, you could apply to see if they can give you a sample box to do a video. And I'm like, okay. So I answered a bunch of questions. And I thought that they were going to tell me a yay or a nay. So I was kind of surprised to see the chocolate. And so right away, I kind of haphazardly set up, I regret it now. I wish I would have had this set up, to do it a little better. So I hope they'll forgive me. I'm sure they'll let me know because I put a link to the video in an email to them. But I came home and everything was knocked over. She'd been doing so well. I had bought me these low-carb beet sticks. They almost looked like a fancy Slim Jim. And I had gotten some of those, and the empty package was in this trash can. And yeah, this little so-and-so, Sheba, big dog, and I know some of y'all think she's the sweetest thing because of my bark boxes. She moved this recliner out of the way so she could get into my trash can to get that empty bag. Yes, I'm at my wit's end. So the Dollar Tree has the pool noodles that I need, but the cage is so huge. And, ASPCA regulations say that if you're going to kennel a dog, you have to make sure that they can stand up in it. This kennel can put 3 of her in it. So I'm going to try to see, depending on the prices, if I can go down one size and she still be able to stand up in it, because I don't want to do that. That's not fair to the dogs, so I'm just going to it's going to be an eyesore, but I'm just going to have to do it because she's already tore into the kid's couch. Her claws got it and ripped it like less than 2 weeks after we got it. So I was just so disgusted, and she got and threw all the tissues everywhere, the bag. So she got a little spanking. And so I thought, oh, I need to delete that. Edit that out. Edit the story out. But yeah, I don't even know how long this video is because I think I've paused it. And with the editor here, when it says stop capture, you can't pause it. You stop it and then you start another video. So since I stopped it last, it's been another 7 minutes. So I feel like I'm snarking this down because I'm a little hungry. And it's probably because all I had was 2 turkey hot dogs and a cup of broth this morning because I took my Trulicity shot and then I took the metformin pills. I'm like, yeah, I should probably eat something. Even though this is it's really low carb. You can't go wrong with eggs. Fluff, did you use your fingers on eggs? Yes, I did. And y'all, if y'all were sitting in my house right here eating with me, I'd be using my fingers. So what of it? There you go. Caught you up on my doctor visit. Told you about Big Dog being a bad big dog. Besito is still Besito. No Mr. Caca, no Mr. PP so far. So that's good. I guess that's it. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I know this started off as being a mukbang channel. Really? Channel? I watched a guy, and he did a video, and I don't remember his name. If I can find him again, I'll put his link up here somewhere. But I found that one of the videos that he did was very interesting. And, I'm not about drama. I know I did one video that caused drama on my channel, but it was up and over with. I did a video. They did a retaliation video, and then we dropped it. But I really don't like T channels. Not interested. These people that fat shame some of the larger mukbangers, that do the parody videos. I know that it's allowed. I know people are entitled to their opinion. I get all that. totally get all that, but the kind of person I am is just because you could doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean? So when I saw this guy and his title, it got me curious, and I watched it, and I'm sort of glad I did, because his approach about it, he's this guy that apparently lost a lot of weight. I haven't watched his videos to find out how he did it, but I think his intro showed him as a big person, and then in the beginning or the end shows him as a big person, and then very fit person in this video. And I guess he said that he got a lot of requests to do videos about a couple of mukbangers that were large, and it was, is this appropriate for YouTube? What are your thoughts? And he did a thing on, and his whole, the whole thing is that, of course, he wants people to be healthy, and he was very respectful. He said he wasn't trying to fat shame anyone. He says, I've been there. His thing was that people are saying that maybe the larger mukbangers shouldn't be eating ginormous amounts of food, and YouTube allow them to monetize it. And his thing was, but it's on YouTube, and everybody, you know, has their own opinions about stuff. And he says, the bottom line is, you can't have, and this is the part I was really wanting to tell y'all about. His comment was, you can't have a successful mukbang channel, I think I'm doing a bong, mukbang channel, and have it be successful because it's also weight loss. And I wrote him back, and I was like, comment number 20,000. And I said, you'll probably never read this because I'm comment number 20,000. And I told him, I said, you're right. I'm not a successful YouTuber. I don't have the large numbers like some of the YouTubers. You know, I'm not young and beautiful and sucking on a chicken bone. And I'm not 600 pounds eating a ginormous amount of food. I said, I do mukbangs, and it's not necessarily a weight. I don't know what I did. If I find them, you can look at my comment, because I don't want to put words in my own mouth. But basically, yes, I have low numbers, and I don't skyrocket, and I don't get big numbers like those channels. But, you know, and to tell y'all, I do enjoy getting the little checks every few months that I get from monetizing. It's why I monetized. It's why I started the channel to begin with, because these people talk about all these amounts of money that they were making off the channel, and I realized it's not as easy as that. So it became more about me and just doing the mukbangs and enjoying something to do to fill my days and stuff. And then when I wanted to eat healthier, and then my, you know, separation and everything, and trying to help y'all with talking about fiber, which I don't do as much as I should, which is why I'm fixing to do this video. And then the low carb, you know, diabetes, and trying to do low carb. And a lot of people don't know about a low carb, and I'm not a low carb guru. I'm telling y'all the things that I researched and what I know from being low carb before on Atkins, before I met the X. And so trying to help, and I do have the lower numbers. So, and I'm hoping that I've got a few more people, and welcome y'all, welcome. And I'm hoping that what I've been talking about doesn't get me hate, because that's not what I'm all about. I found the article, his video, very interesting, and he did it talking about large mukbangers and eating healthy, and can you be a mukbang channel and a healthy eating channel, like a weight loss channel? Can you do it successfully? For me, I think I'm doing it successfully for the mere fact that I'm honest. I tell you if I haven't been doing well. I do a mukbang, not as many as y'all would like, not as many as I would like, and they're low carb. Would I get more viewers if I did 5 hamburgers and stuff? Numbers from other channels would say yes, I would get more views. But I don't want to do that and risk my health. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying that it's wrong for the mukbanger who does do that. I'm all for to each their own. If you're happy in your life and you feel okay with eating what you're eating, then I say go for it. It's your channel. And then people can choose whether to watch you or not watch you. The same thing with my channel. You know, I apologize for those of y'all that came on board that I was doing nothing but mukbangs, and my mukbangs weren't very healthy. They were good as all get out. Love just about every meal, but I simply cannot eat that way. So I thought, well, I could still do mukbangs. I'm just going to do what I can to make them healthy. Now, will I ever do a naughty mukbang when I have a cheat day? I might. But then when I start thinking about doing it, I start feeling guilty with myself. You know, because here I'm telling people, you know, you can eat like this, still feel full. Let's do the low carb. And then I go somewhere and I just I throw all that to the wind. Have I done it? Yes. Because, and it's quite obvious, because if I always ate like this, then I'd be a lot less heavy than I am now. I really have been having a hard time getting a handle back on it. So, and it's nobody's fault but mine. Just because the niece made the apple pie, it's not her fault that I had 3 pieces. You know what I mean? Because I made that choice. So anyway, I found his article very interesting. I say subscription numbers, I'm not as successful as some of your higher numbered mukbangers and stuff, or drama channels, or, you know, no, I'm not. But the people that I'm getting, they have been so loyal to me, and I appreciate that, and encouraging. I feel like I've helped some of y'all get a better understanding of low carb, helping you get through your fibro days. That's success to me. So would I like to have more numbers? Of course I would, because then that would mean that I was reaching more people. I mean, it means more money too. I'm not going to front and be a hypocrite. Would I enjoy a check every month? Yeah. I don't know anybody who would turn down money. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say, oh, no, I don't want to get paid by YouTube. Let me not monetize. No, if I can get, you know, a little bit of extra money to help out the kid, you know, because she takes on the brunt of the bills, you know, of course. But these days, I enjoy that I can get on camera and do it, you know, and the fact that I get positive feedback. We don't have a lot of trolls in here, knock on wood, because it's not something y'all need. It's not something, there's enough ugliness in YouTube that I try to keep it kind of peaceful here, and we try to have fun. And it's not that I don't appreciate other people's opinion, is that if you're, and I think I've said this before, so I'm going to stop here because I feel like I'm talking in circles, but if you don't agree with what I'm saying, if you need to correct me on something, then correct me on something. Just be kind about it. You know, you don't have to be like, hey, fat ass, no, this is wrong. You know what I mean? It's not necessary, and I will delete you, because it's not that I can't take it, is that it probably hurts other subscribers to see that in the comment section, and I will delete it. But if you have a different opinion than me, I'll leave it up. Sure. You know, and I ask that my fellow, if I do get a troll and y'all read the comment before I can get it down, don't engage them and comment back, because that's what keeps it going. You know what I mean? So, because I try to, I've told a couple of them, if you came here to make the ugly comment to get an audience, my subbies, my YouTube family, they're not going to answer you back, and they don't stay long, you know? So, and I appreciate that from y'all, because I can't do it by myself, because I don't always get on. I mean, I'm pretty good with getting on comments, but sometimes the comment's up there for a couple of hours, and I haven't had too many people comment back to them. So, and I appreciate that, because y'all are grown and you can do what you want, but you're respecting what I want for my channel, and I appreciate that. So 18 minutes, this last part. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on. It was just, it came into my head. I watched the video last night, and I found his approach to it very interesting. So, having said that, God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.